Assalamu alaikum. I'm trying to complete the uh, the the articles that was published in August on Education Watch, um, which I wrote uh, as as a feature writer between the end of 2018 and beginning of 2019. I got about one, two, three, five more articles to complete 55. The others are on my YouTube channel called Ikra Holistic Ikra Holistic University. It's a podcast. Okay, but now I didn't complete. That lady did it for me, but she's not available anymore. So I'm doing this on my Ikra Comprehensive School YouTube. Okay, so I'm going to read the article for you, and then um, this was written on the 27th of June 2019, published in the Cape Argus under Education Watch. The President, in his State of the Nation address, again has stressed the point I made in previous articles that we need to ask our youth how we can serve them and not dictate to them what they need. If the youth are the future, as we so often hear, why do we not respect their interests, talents, and innovative ideas? We must cater to their needs, as the President now promises to drive the nation to do. Education was and often still is presumptuous. We think we know what future skills our children need, but we are actually using them for our present needs. Our children have already mastered the present technological and entrepreneurial skills needed to succeed, which we are still grappling with. They often know more than the teachers. They have the skills to use the new innovations. They just need our support to make their ideas come to fruition. We are standing in our children's way of progress through outdated educational content, curricula, and management strategies. Change can only happen in education if we open ourselves up to what children want and then become their helpers. The Department of Education's policy of promotion of children through grades without keeping any behind, and the President's and businesses' initiative to employ young people sooner rather than later makes it important for schools to accelerate their learning with the guidance of the youth. The internet and cell phones have allowed students to collaborate with the world and accelerate their learning. We need to open opportunities for them to explore new horizons so that they can take up the thousands of jobs the government will create to reduce the staggering 50% youth unemployment figure. Schools need to integrate subjects and work towards holistic value of skills, talents, and information that ensure well-rounded personalities to enter the job market. A dislocated education of different subjects with little or no attempt to integrate will not prepare our youth for the world of work where technology, culture, and nature have to be considered to make international trade possible. Our outdated curriculum must be replaced with new, flexible, holistic, value-based, and personalized integrated curricula and that ensures the development of positive, creative, and passionate young personalities that will enter the world of work in the international global village. If the president was excited to use the youth innovative, creative ideas and business skills then teachers and lecturers will be equally surprised to see what our children, what our school children can do given the opportunity. This can only happen if schools open the doors to creative approaches to their discovery, to the discovery of learning instead of spending hours in preparing for outdated content, tests, and exams. If jobs are now created in labor intensive and service industries, then the curriculum that prepares for university uh, studies only must change. I'm not suggesting that we ignore the skills needed for research, which is core in the industry, but we should move away from memory exam based assessments and move more towards skills, innovation, and character building to fill the vacancies that will be made available in South Africa every year. The participation of all pupils, parents, teachers, principals, advisors, and ministers is needed to enhance and broaden the scope of learning in all schools. The president has given the go ahead for us to move forward as a nation. The development of young persons eager to venture confidently into fields unexplored should be our aim. That is economic creativity, and that expands local and global markets. We can only achieve that if the youth know that they are safe and loved. Presently, they feel threatened by outdated, restrictive rules and regulations, policies, and laws. Gangsterism, crime, and bullying at schools are symptoms of the youth who are fearful and taking opportunities in an adult world of corruption and, and a racially divided country. We need to change our heart. That's the end of that article. Shukran. So where do I go now? Into the stream. And